Greetings, battle brothers and imperial citizens. My name is Brother Tobias from the 4th Company of the Ultramarines, and pressing news have arrived in my Vox channel about the trailer for Space Marine 2. So I thought I would make a small trailer reaction and trailer analysis. So let's see what we're working with. Alright, let's hit the button. Okay, it's a hive world. Ooh! Ooh, Hormagons! Tyranids! Ooh, this looks great. Probably just like a CG trailer. Not expecting the gameplay footage to look like this. Ooh. Oh, those are Primaris. Look at the knee pads. Those are Primaris Space Marines. Tyranids. Ooh, the bolt guns sound meaty. Ooh, those are good bolt noises. Oh! Oh, that Gaunt got fucked. Also, that's a lieutenant. That's the Primaris lieutenant. Ooh! Ooh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Ooh, shot him in the kneecaps. Damn, that looks good. It's another Primaris lieutenant. Ooh, swarms. Oh my god, it's Mark Strong! Titus! It's Captain Titus! Oh my... What, gameplay? Oh god, look at... Oh, what's... Oh wow! This actually looks great! Okay, wait, we need to go back to the gameplay. Give me... Okay, give me a few seconds. I need to do playback speed. I want to go to the gameplay again. There he is. That's Captain Titus from Space Marine 1. Like without a question, or at least he looks exactly like him. So Captain Titus has upgraded to being a Primaris Space Marine. But at the same time, he's now a lieutenant instead of a captain, so he's deranked, which is still surprising considering that at the end of Space Marine 1, he was basically arrested for being a mutant. Alright. Okay, so... He has a jump pack. It's one of those suppressor jump packs, and we see him jump into a bunch of Hormagons, all flying away with the same pose and animation, but that's happening. Here we have a bolt rifle with a scope, and without a HUD it's hard to tell, but it doesn't seem like we're getting a scoped view at things. So here we have some Tyranid warriors with bone swords, some Hormagons running at him. Is there anything in the background I can focus on? No, not really. About the armor, we have the Lieutenant iconography right over here, the words Ultra, a Purity Seal. Also no helmet, so I guess the helmet was only for the trailer. Oh, wait. In the background over here, is that a lictor? It looks like a lictor. There's another Tyranid. Is that a lictor? Okay, here we have some guardsmen, we have some Cadians, business as usual. Big Capella, we have one of those Basilisk turrets, but without the Basilisk tank, and we have a Hellhound. Or, no, it's a Chimera. It's a Chimera driving over foot. Yeah, this looks great. Also, we see a chainsword. We see an inquisitorial icon over here. It's the at Titus' arm. So maybe the Inquisition did actually get him at the end of Space Marine 1. Okay, here we have him just fighting a mob of Hormagons. I'm surprised I don't see any Gene Stealers. There's another. Oh no, that's a Hormagon. Okay, it looked like something bigger, but. And that's like a bunch of gargoyles. Here we see the inquisitorial symbol again, the eye of the Inquisition. What else? Like, yeah, those are actually like gargoyles or like flying ripper swarms or something. There's a battle going on. There's like a battle going on. Those are drop pods, I think. Just drop pods dropping in. I don't need the audio for this part. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so just going through the gameplay again. So this is a suppressor jump pack from a Space Marine suppressor squad. It doesn't look like the Gravis jump pack because it's a bit smaller, but essentially this is now the first use of a melee Space Marine with a jump pack. Yeah, just Homagons. They didn't show off anything else, I think. It might have been a Lictor in the background and the Tyrannic Warriors, but might not be. So, Tyranids, interesting. What is happening on his armor? Oh! Oh, I'm just noticing it's a different shoulder pad here. He has an Assault Marine shoulder pad in this shot. With the label 3, which means squad 3. And now here, he has a Lieutenant shoulder pad with a fancy trim. So he switches armor. So maybe he has to go back to being like an initiate. Like maybe he gets kicked out of the chapter and he has to come back and then start over. Like he has to do his Assault Marine training again, and then you play a few levels as an Assault Marine, and then you work your way up to Lieutenant, which is when you get this piece of armor. Still no helmet. Yeah, that looks pretty big, that thing in the background, but it might just be a Hormagaunt doing a fancy pose. Also, Tyrannic Warriors, but only bone swords. I don't see a gun anywhere. Yeah. So here we have him in the Lieutenant armor, again. And the chains with the inquisitorial symbol on his thing. So yeah, there in this shot there's not much to see except for see this long scything claw over here. This might be something bigger, but it might also just be a Homagaunt. Yeah, so you can sweep again. Also red blood on the Tyranids. Okay, so that's all for the gameplay. I don't think I can see anything in this shot that is immediately obvious besides the drop pods coming down and all the flying gargoyles or other tyrannic organisms. Yeah, so let's go back to the CG. So we see ultramarine ships. Those are like things. Here we see a Hormagaunt. Some guardsmen getting mulched by Gaunts. A Voxcaster guy. Yeah, running into hiding. And he's talking to Segmentum Command, which means, yeah, it's a Voxcaster. And then instead of the usual drop pod. Oh, and this is a Tyrannic Warrior with is it Rending Claws? Yeah, it's Rending Claws and Bone Swords. So yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be a ranged variant. I assume there will be. So yeah, so here we have a Thunderhawk gunship. That's an actual Thunderhawk gunship. I don't know what the other ones were. Is that? I think it's just a Thunderhawk from behind, and there's three of them, flowing through like a hive city or like a macropole industrial world. Yeah, I noticed these were Primaris Space Marines just as they dropped down by the knee pads. So interestingly enough, this one is a sergeant because we see the red skull in the middle of the Ultramarine icon. Uh, this is Titus. This is going to be Titus for the trailer, and here we have a Ultramarine with the red Iron Halo icon, which usually denotes an older, experienced squad mate. So I heavily assume that this is going to be Titus's command squad and like the AI teammates that you are going to have in the game. Just like in Space Marine 1 you had Leandros as like a veteran and like Sidonus as like a veteran sergeant. Yeah, let's go up. Yes, again, red helmet, a little shield. This is definitely a sergeant. On the other side, a regular intercessor, but we see a bionic arm. A bionic arm. This sergeant over here has a bolt rifle, and the Space Marine on the left has an assault bolt rifle. And obviously, Titus in this shot has a chainsword. Also, his chained hand, which I assume has some sort of significance. And once again, the red stripe with the white stripes next to it, that's a lieutenant. Pretty nice. So Primaris Space Marines, they did it. I don't hate it. They look awesome. Also, note that the Hormagons have like bloody maws because they just ate a bunch of guardsmen. Poor guardsmen. Statues in the background. Also, nice that the Tyranids are coming back into like the fray. Okay, and then we see them shooting. He's charging in. Is there anything to say about his chest? I mean, he has the Ultramarine icon, and other than that, we see a statue in the background. Yeah, so this is definitely a sergeant. This looks like an arrow. So this might actually just be like a tactical squad sergeant, but like an intercessor squad sergeant because it's the arrow. A command squad would have a skull on his shoulder. Yeah, so he's cutting his way through the thingies. Yeah, here we see. Yeah. That's two tactical marines. One like experienced marine with the red thing on his like leg, and here we have a sergeant with the red skull in the U and the red helmet. Anything else to add? I mean, it's a Cadian Voxcaster. Pretty cool. The Tyrannic guy. Yeah, here we see the Lieutenant marking again. Beautiful Primaris helmet. Beautiful Primaris helmet. And this is the scene where he just blocks the bone sword with his chain sword and then kneecaps the poor guy with his bolt pistol and just rips the head right off. Oh, that's so gross. I love it. I was trying to look for the Inquisitorial Eye again, and there it is. I think that's it. Right where I'm pointing the mouse. Yeah. The sergeant looks really fancy. I like the sergeant for this. A few guardsmen survived. Big dent, and then we have like a frontal shot of all the Marines. But I don't think there's anything left to say about it. I think that over here, that might be a bullet with a skull on it, which might be marksman on us, which is like a reward a space marine gets for accuracy and important confirmed kills with a ranged weapon. And there we have like those scrolls, like a scroll with like important chapter texts that are like put into like a casing with a skull and attached to the marine. So these are blinged out, like lots of detail on these marines. Yeah, in the background we see one of the spires topple. I wonder if we're on the same planet again. I wonder if we're on the same planet again. I forgot what the planet was called from Space Marine 1. I forgot what it was called. It was like the Forge planet for the two Titans. I wonder if we're in the same space again, or if this is like a new space. It doesn't look immediately like it, because the planet from Space Marine 1 had different color, like a different color range. It was more like orange brown, and this one is very gray. But in terms of like the gameplay footage at the end, like that could be out of the old game, and so could this, like with the sunlight going down. Yeah. So yeah, and then we get the money shot of taking the helmet off and revealing that it is in fact Captain Titus. At least I'm very sure that this is Captain Titus. I think he also had 4 of those sensory knobs in his face, a new scar, and yeah. Great. Also, why would they reveal the face if it's not Captain Titus? This is Captain Titus. I'm 100% sure. Well, well, well. So yes, this is a very exciting reveal. This is probably the loudest reaction I've had to any trailer since I was a child, and possibly seeing Alfred Molina in the Spider-Man trailer. But yeah, I'm usually not one for nostalgia, but man, this trailer looks awesome, and the gameplay footage looked kind of good. I'm excited. I have high hopes for this. Regardless, I thank all the Imperial citizens and Battle Brothers for watching me react and analyze the Space Marine 2 reveal trailer. I will try to keep myself up to date with the game and any news that come out, and I will play it as soon as it reaches my power armored hands. So I bid you farewell. We march for Macragge.